Jain students, today we are going to understand about square and square root. As the name itself suggests, about two terms. One is square and the other one is square root. First, let us see what does square mean. The square of a number is the product of the number with the number itself. I am writing the definition. The square of a number is the product of the number with the number itself. Okay, so let me show you an example of this. Example, if I take 5 square, the square of a number is the product of the number with the number itself. It means it will be 5 into 5. In this way you will be getting 25. So we say that square of 5 is 25. If you take another example, say you take 8 square means multiplication of the number by the number itself means 8 into 8. Then you will be getting 64. It means square of 8 is 64. Now after this, let us try understanding what is perfect square number. So perfect square or square number can be defined as a number is called a perfect square or a square number if it is the square of some natural number. Okay, now let me explain you this definition with the help of an example. For example, if you talk about 1 is a perfect square. Why? Because it is the square of some natural number, as it is square of 1. Okay, 1 into 1 you will be getting 1. Now 4 you will be getting when you will be multiplying 2 with 2, so in that way you will be getting 4. Then let's talk about 9. So 3 into 3 you will be getting 9. If you talk about 16, so you will get 16 when you multiply 4 by 4. Over here this 4 you can get by multiplying 4 and 1. Okay, here you can get 16 by multiplying 2 and 8. You can also get it by multiplying 16 and 1. But what is clearly mentioned over here is a number is called a perfect square or a square number if it is the square of some natural number. It means that you have to multiply the number by itself. So in that way you get 16 over here. If you talk about 5, so 5 square is 25. So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, these are the perfect square numbers. Okay, now this shows that all the natural numbers are not perfect square. Why? Because here between 1 and 4 there is 2 and 3 which is not coming. It shows that 2 and 3 are not perfect square numbers. Then after that you get 5, 6, 7, 8. They are also not perfect square. So this clearly shows that all natural numbers are not perfect square. Also, when I have written this, so I am writing it further. So 6 square will be 36, 7 square will be 49, 8 square will be 64, 9 square will be 81. I would suggest you people to learn the square till 20. That will be really helping you a lot. Now try seeing the unit place of these perfect square numbers. Over here it is 1, here also at unit place it is 1. 4, over here also at unit place it is 4. 9, over here also at unit place you get 9. 16, at unit place it is 6. 36, at unit place it is 6. And then it is 5 over here. It means that if we talk about natural numbers, then the numbers at the unit place may be 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. So these are the numbers which will be there at the unit place of any square number. These are the natural numbers. I'll be talking about 0 afterwards. But if you find 2, 3, 7 and 8 at unit place of any number, so this is for sure that it will not be a perfect square. If you get 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, then it may at unit place, then it may be a perfect square number. But if you are getting 2, 3, 7 and 8 at unit place, then it is for sure that it will not be a perfect square number. What about 0? So the number ending with an odd number of zeros is never a perfect square number. For example, if you take 1000, what you are observing, odd number of zeros are there at unit place, so that is why it will not be a perfect square number. But if there is 100 where you can observe that there is even number of 0, so it is a perfect square number, but it is not means compulsory, because you can see if I take 200, now it is not a perfect square number even though there are two zeros at the end. There are even number of zeros at the end, but then also 200 is not a perfect square number. Now after this, let me tell you about square root. Then I'll be telling you how to find out square of any number, or how to find square root of any number. But let me erase the board first. So now we have seen the definition of square and perfect square numbers. Now let us move on to the next term, that is square root. So the definition states that the square root of a given number n is that natural number which, when multiplied by itself, gives n as the product. Now what does this mean? Okay, what does this mean? Let us try understanding it with the help of an example. If I take 4, okay, so it is mentioned which when multiplied by itself. So once again, 4 will is a perfect square number, and if you take these two numbers, if you multiply 2 by itself, then you will be getting 4. It means that square root of 4 is 2, and this square root is represented by this symbol which is known as surd, SURD. Okay, so in this way, what you can further do is, if you have any number, say 4, so you divide, because it is even number, so it will be getting divided by 2. So when you divide this 4 by 2, you get 2. This 2 also is getting divided by 2. So the pair of it, out of these two, you will take out only 1 2. So in this way you can easily find out square root of any number. Now let us understand square and square root with the help of certain examples. Now the question can be asked in many ways. For example, if I take a question where I have 810, 144, 2250 and 186, and if the question is asked which of the following is a perfect square number. Now it is clearly you can observe that since they have odd number of zeros at the end, it means that these two numbers are not perfect square number, that is for sure. Now let us see between these two, because the numbers 2, 3, 7 and 8, if they are at unit place, so it will not be a perfect square number. But in these two numbers you don't have 2, 3, 7 and 8 at unit place. So let us do prime factorization. 144, it is even number, so it will be getting divided by 2. 72, when you divide 144 by 2 you get 72, then 2, so you get 36. When you once again do it by 2, then you get 18. Once again if you divide 18 by 2, then you get 9. Now this 9 is not getting divided by 2 because it is odd number. So let us see another number. So 3 3s are 9, and in this way you get this. What you are observing is, let us see if they are in pair or not. So we have one pair of 2, we have another pair of 2, then we have another pair of 3. So you can not find any number which is left alone. Okay, so that is why this 144 is a perfect square number. Now let us see another question in which we are finding square of 35. If I have to find square of 35, square, as you know that in that case you multiply the number by itself. So it means that you will be multiplying 35 by 35. So when you multiply 35 by 35, I am showing you the rough work over here, 35 into 35, but there is one very nice way of finding out square of any number ending with 5 at unit place. But anyways, let us see this first. 5 5s are 25, 5 3s are 15 plus 2 17, 3 5s are 15, carry 1, 3 3s are 9 plus 1 10. So 5, then over here you get 2, then over here you get 2, 1 1 2 2 5. But now let me explain you how do you check. If it is 5 square you get 25, if it is 15 square, so you get 225, if it is 25 square, so you get 625. Okay, I'll be telling you further. Okay, let me tell. If it is 35, because you have solved over here, so you get 1225. Now what is you people can observe over here, 25 is common in all. The last two digits is 25 in each and every case. Now, and every number is ending with 5, then only it is happening. Now if you see the tens place, over here it is 1, over here it is 2, over here it is 3. What is the successor of 1? The successor of 1 is 2. So 1 into 2 is 2. Successor of 2 is 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. The successor of 3 is 4. So 3 into 4 is 12. So in this way you can easily find out the square of any number which ends with 5. I hope that it will be clear. So you can now quickly also do. If it is 45 square, so 25 at the end, and 4 5s are 20. So you'll be getting 20, 25. So in this way you can do of any number ending with 5. Now let's do another question. If we have to find out 72 square. Okay, if we have to find out 72 square, it means we will be doing 72 into 72, and when you multiply 72 with 72, then let's check. 2 2s are 4, 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are 14, carry 1, 7 7s are 49 plus 1 50. So 4 8 1 5. So in this way the number that you get is 5184. This is perfect square. Okay, 5184 is perfect square number, and square of 72 is 5184. So this is square. Now let us check how do we find square root of any number. So if we have, say, if we want to find out this square root, okay, so let us do prime factorization. 1,444, it is even number, so it will be getting divided by 2, 7, 22. Then this still is even number, so 2 से divide होगा, so it will be 361. Now it is odd number, so let us check if it is getting divided by 3. You people know the divisibility test. 3 plus 6 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, so it means it does not get divided by 3. So in this way, if you will keep on checking, you will find that now this 361 will be getting divided by 19. So 19 you'll be getting when you divide 361 by 19, and 19 ones are 19. So let us now write these numbers: 2 into 2 into 19 into 19. If you make the pair, so what happens is you get 2 into 19. In this way 38 is the square root of 1444. Now let's do another question in which if we have to find out square root of this particular number. Now see, there are even number of zeros. Now if we have to find out the prime factorization of this number, so let us do, if it is 19600, so 2 9, then 800, then once again 2, so 4900, then once again 2, so we will be getting 2450, then once again 2, so you'll get 1225. Then if you divide it by 3, is it not, it is not possible, because you don't, when you get when you add these numbers 1, 2, 2 and 5, it does not get divided by 3, so it is not going to be divided by 3. So 5 is at unit place, so it will be getting divided by 5. So if you divide this by 5, then you get, what do you get? You get 5 2s are 10, then 4s are 20, and 5. This still is getting divided by 5, so you get 49. Now it gets divided by 7, 7 1. So 2 into 2 into, then 2 into 2, we have done with 4. How many 2s are there? 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Then it is 5, 5 into 5, then it is 7 into 7. Now let us make the group. So in this way, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. So 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, and 20 into 7 is 140. So in this way you can easily find out square and square root of any number. I hope that it is clear to you people, and for this what I'll be suggesting is that you people learn the square till 20 at least, so this will be helping you a lot. Thank you for watching the video.